Right now the time is 5:39. Thankfully a little bit warmer than it was yesterday, but nice and wet out there for people heading to the bus stop.
I know, I was going to say that's a trade-off. It feels a little better this morning, Caitlin and Alex, but you're definitely going to need that rain jacket or umbrella before you head out the door.
And by the time we get to Friday, you're going to need 3 or 4 jackets walking
Oh,
out the door.
Lord have mercy.
Because the 20s are making a comeback to Central Georgia. Yeah, if y'all can see the look on Wanya's face there just a second ago.
Alex,
like,
get out! Get out of here, Alex!
Yeah, it is going to be cold across Central Georgia, to put it mildly. Hey, we made it to 60 yesterday. There's the silver lining in all of this. And in fact, we're going to go a bit warmer today. I'll show you that in just a few moments. But first, the raindrops on the camera there in Perry this morning, looking live over the Georgia National Fairgrounds. 51 right now, the current number. A wind out of the east-southeast at about 3 miles an hour. 54 in Thomaston, 49 in Butler, 50 in Roberta, 53 here in Macon, 46 in Monticello. I do think, especially as the rain begins, we drop a few more degrees across Central Georgia before we call it a low temperature for the morning. So here comes the rainfall now east of Interstate 75. It's a light shower here in downtown. Steadier stuff once you get down into Warner Robins, as we just saw there in Perry. Dooley County getting in on the action. Crawford County seeing some rain, as well as Monroe, Taylor, Macon. Still dry now in Milledgeville, Irwinton, Dublin, Wrightsville, but that's not going to last too long as all of this continues to push towards the east. So here's a closer look up towards the north. Steadier rainfall now in parts of Jasper County. As I mentioned here in Macon, the steadier stuff beginning. We've seen rain in Houston County for about 45 minutes now, and all of this is going to continue to move towards the east. So we have this low pressure system moving up from the Gulf of Mexico. You look far enough north, say into North Carolina, Kentucky, on into Ohio, running into some wintry weather this morning, but that's not here in Central Georgia, not going to come here either. And then much colder air behind this, talking about 30s in Arkansas and in Oklahoma this morning. So here's future view hour by hour. Now I'm thinking we see a few more showers than what this is showing here at about 11 a.m. And then certainly as we head through the afternoon hours, I don't think we're going to see much in the way of sunshine across the area. Once we get into the evening tonight, still looking at these scattered showers, but notice we get a wind out of the south here, we get a wind coming in out of the north on the backside of this. So our wind's shifting, which means our temperatures are going to be allowed to cool off a bit more as we head into Wednesday. And here's Wednesday afternoon on into the evening, partly cloudy skies continuing. And then for Thursday, I'm thinking we wake up cold but sunny across Central Georgia as we work our way into the day with more clouds into the evening hours. Then once we get to Friday, still looking good across Central Georgia, and Saturday looking good as well, with just some partly cloudy skies across the area. So as I mentioned, our low temperatures, we're going even colder by the end of the week. I'm calling it 48 this morning. By Friday, that is down to 29 degrees for the morning low, and I've got more 20s on the way next week as well. As for our temperatures today, again, hovering right around 50 for the morning hours before we steadily rise into the 50s later on this afternoon, eventually to a high temperature of 63, calling it a dreary day with on and off rain through the day. Winds out of the east-northeast 5 to 10 miles an hour. Then for tonight, 43 as the clouds begin to clear out. I'm still calling it mostly cloudy, though, as we head into the overnight hours, giving way to 56 tomorrow afternoon. Thursday, our coolest afternoon of the next 7, 52 the high temperature, followed by 29 Friday morning. As for the weekend, 50s for highs, 30s for lows.